Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Damron. We're playing Crash Bandicoot the N'Sane Trilogy, which brought us a compilation of 1, 2, and 3, the old school Crash Bandicoots that have been remade. It is awesome. We are on the Lost City mission of our complete 100% playthrough, and we're showing all of the platinum relics and the boxes to get the gems. This is our first level with a special gem, but as always, let's watch the first platinum run here, and then right after this, we'll break it down, and then we'll do the box run. Alright, so there we go. We're clocked in at 1 minute and 28.72 seconds, which is really about 12 seconds short of the 1 minute and 40.52 platinum relic time. So you have a lot of leeway here if you follow the strategies that I'm showing you. There's a couple areas that are pretty tricky, and if you're finding difficulty doing that, you can obviously slow down a little bit, and I'll point those out. So starting off, obviously you want to go into that little nook to the left. Make sure you get all of those time boxes, right? All the time boxes are always critical in our platinum runs. As we're moving forward, you should be able to spin to kill enough of those bats and drop down and wait for the rest to go by. And then we're going to be kind of making our way through this kind of platforming section. This isn't too challenging, but here's our bat section. When you get here, you shouldn't have to spin. You can just jump down. As long as you don't do a big jump over those gaps, aka just a tiny tap A once, you shouldn't get to the height that's large enough for those bats to hit you, and you should just be able to continue to go through at a fast pace. When we get to these bats, we are going to spin and then kind of drop into that little portion below us. I do like to spin at the end as well, because sometimes it looks like you're clear, but it'll still consider your hitbox in the range of theirs, and you'll take damage there. So you saw me spin at the end of that bat section too, and in fact I killed a few of the bats. So you may want to do that just to be safe. Right here is a pretty tricky section. It's one of the first levels where it's introducing these platforms that kind of go in and out of the wall. When we get up to this part where they're going around this 3-second box, we want to jump to that box, hold A to get enough height to get back to the platform we jumped from, so we can immediately continue going up this path here. So that's a pretty critical part. If you hit that box and you don't land back on the platform that you did, you're going to waste 2 to 3 seconds just making your way around. So if you're having trouble getting that particular 3 seconds, you may just want to leave it and continue progressing up if that's better for you, because again, there is some leeway in this particular mission. So going forward with this enemy here, I like to just run up into this nook up kind of away from the screen, and you can kind of just run around him and you don't have to take the damage. This one's a little bit trickier here. It's up to you if you want to jump here and then jump back and kind of jump on his, so you don't have to do what I did right there. That's fine. But what you can do is jump on that middle, and then you can kind of jump away from the screen and come back to land on the second pillar, and you're actually jumping around that enemy. So right here as well, again, if you want to be a little bit more safe here, you're going to see I'm not very safe, right? I just kind of keep going forward, and when it pushes me off, I jump off and then jump back towards. If you want to be a little bit more safe here and wait till the opening is supposedly going to let you kind of cross the whole 3 blocks, you probably can. Again, I'm giving you a 12-second buffer in this particular mission, so you probably can wait there if you want to. Okay, but I found it easier to just keep moving. So as we progress through that, that's actually the last kind of tricky section of the level. Once you get to this point, you know, if you're around that 120, 123 range, you know, I'm about 116 right there, you should be good. Okay, you should be able to be within the Platinum Relic time. So we're gonna kind of jump across here. There's really nothing left tricky. We'll, you know, I just run into this enemy. I got 2 Aku masks left, so it doesn't even matter. I could technically just run into this enemy too, but there's some gaps here, so a little safer to just jump on him and progress to the end of the level. And that's our Platinum Relic at 1 minute and 28 seconds, 0.74. So that's pretty good. Again, well under just a little less than 12 seconds of leeway time there as you're playing it. Alright, so we're on to our box run. This is our first special gem that we can get. This is the green gem, and there is 82 boxes on this mission, which is a lot. There's 2 special missions, but also keep in mind for these special gems, not only do we need to collect all 82 boxes, but we can't die. Okay, so you cannot die throughout this run. If you need to take your time, that's fine. There's no rush. There's no time element. Okay, a few boxes that are kind of out of the way. Keep in mind of that one like that's kind of down those kind of alleyways that are leading into the wall. You don't want to miss those. This icon up here, you do need to jump on the box to get that in order to progress into that bonus level, so keep that in mind. There's a few boxes in this level that are kind of in tricky locations. I'll certainly point all those out. Here's another section where they're up in that alleyway. Again, be sure you're not missing those. Okay, so go up there and grab those 2. We're also going to get a next icon for our next bonus level as well. You do need to jump off of that enemy there to get the bonus you know, icon for that mission right there. So you need to get that. So after we've got that, we're just kind of progressing up these platforms here, and we're going to hit this checkpoint. And as we go up the next level, you're going to see this exclamation mark onto the left. We're going to need to hit that. That's going to make some boxes appear that we're going to need, obviously, to get all of the boxes. I think the most challenging part of this level is just not dying. Okay, the boxes aren't hard to get, but not dying and getting them all can be certainly challenging. So take it, you know, be safe about it. So once you get up here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head back up into here, and we're going to head over to the right, and there's going to be some boxes over here. Be careful spinning, because you don't want to spin the 3rd icon that's going to unlock the bonus level for us right here. Okay, so it opens up this bonus level. You don't want to do what I did right there and just jump all the way down, but we're going to go into the bonus level. And the one thing I want to say about the bonus levels, in these levels where we're getting specialty gems, you can die in the bonus level, so don't worry. If you die in a bonus level, you can just come right back into it, and it won't count against you towards your special gem. Obviously, ideally, you don't want to die. You just want to be able to, you know, bang it out and be done with it. But some of these, you know, bonus levels can be a little tricky, especially this one. It's got all these TNT boxes, so you got to move with a little bit of pace in order to get all 21 of those boxes in this bonus section. So once you have that, now we're out. We're back to the main mission. You should be at 42 of 82 boxes at this point. If you're not, you've missed something. So let's progress on. So now we're kind of in the upper portion of this level. Again, much different than my speed run. I'm not trying to jump around that guy. That's a very risky play, right? We're just going to kind of let him jump to us and then jump on his head, and we're going to progress. Falling off here is an instant death, so the Aku mask doesn't help you, so it's better to be safe. The best time to wait when all of these goes when all of them go back together at the same time. When they go back together at the same time, you know you'll have enough time to run across. You're gonna have to jump on this enemy's back to get that box there, and then we're progressing into kind of the last section. We've got a few more of these enemies that we're going to spin out of the way, and then we're going to grab our second bonus room right here. So pick that up, head into the teleporter, and just a reminder, you can die in here. It's okay if you fall off and you die getting these 33 boxes. Don't worry about it. We can always come back. But I'll tell you the easiest way to do this section right here is to just go one by one. Don't even worry about anything until you hit the bottom crate that has the apples in it, right? And just start counting to 5, and you know it's gonna break. So here we go, boom, boom, boom. And then I hit the bottom, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ready to go. Okay, those are gonna take 5 hits each. As long as you do that, you should be able to get across this bonus room pretty easily. And that's another 33 boxes toward our 82 count. You should only be 3 shy at this point. We've got 79 of 82. We're gonna grab our 80th right here, which is an extra life, cross over this platform, kill this enemy, and we're gonna go to our last section. We're gonna take out this enemy as well. You do need to jump on him and hit that exclamation mark, which will blow up our final 2 boxes and expose the green gem for us to grab. And that is our first specialty gem that we have available to us. So the levels that you may have needed these gems on to go back to, you can now if it required the green gem. So I hope you found that helpful as always. I hope you're enjoying the Platinum Run breakdowns as well as the Bach runs. I know they're getting a little more challenging. The levels are getting harder. So here we go, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.